Hello and welcome. The state of Andhra Pradesh in India is known for its computer savviness or IT savviness. There are many people who are responsible for doing that over the years. One of them who's driving that effort is Sanjay Jaju, IT Secretary of the state of Andhra Pradesh, and we're privileged to be joined by him. Sanjay, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you, Govind.
Okay, so let's talk about two things that you are working on. So one is the Seva project, which Seva project, which is a pretty large government to consumer or government to citizen effort. Tell us what's happening there. Where does it stand today? What have you achieved?
With Seva, as the word stands, it's at your service in Telugu, and this is a G2C initiative of the state of Andhra Pradesh, and I'm very happy to tell you that it's become a frontline G2C initiative because it's, I think, the first initiative in the country which is completely seamless and integrated, where digital signatures are being used to sign documents, where digital signatures are being used to give certificates, issue land records, issue copies of permits, sanctions. Now we have more than 60 G2C services being given out through Seva project. We have more than 6,000 Seva centers which are spread across the length and breadth of our state. And we have just completed 1 crore transactions, and we have plans to add 100 more services. I mean, these are citizen transactions for various services. People asking for land records, people who have asked for birth certificates, people who have asked for death certificates, or various permits, or caste certificates, or residence certificates. I mean, it's about the entire range of G2C initiatives.
And to what extent would all these be digitized at the back end?
So they're all digitized. I mean, Seva, we don't do anything which is not digital. Yeah. I mean, it's completely digital content.
All these things like land records, for instance, or pension records, to what extent has Andhra achieved digitization of that whole volume?
So the entire volume, for example, the entire land records for Andhra Pradesh have completely been digitized through this process of Seva.
Right.
And now they're being given to the citizen across the counter because we sign them through digital signature keys which have already been put onto the databases. Now we have plans to add 100 more services cutting across 35 departments. Effectively, in the next 1 year, Andhra Pradesh, the only interface of the citizen with the government would be through Seva project and through the Seva centers, which are being run by the local village level entrepreneurs, guys who are trying to make a living out of this whole thing. So it's actually to improve the entire citizen interface and bring in transparency and accountability to the whole process of e-governance.
Right. That sounds very interesting, Sanjay, and I do wish you all the best for that, because this is also a role model for many other states in India.
Yeah, it's been replicated now as e-district project for the entire country, and the best part of Seva has all been borrowed and adopted for the e-district project expansion in the country.
So Andhra, I mean, makes news for two reasons. One is the work that you and your teams are doing on the e-governance side. The other is, of course, as an IT center, or whether or not you're the IT capital, or is Bangalore the IT capital. So where are you in that race today?
I mean, it's not a race. We are all we're fighting for good things. We are, I mean, second in the country after Bangalore. Bangalore has always had a headway on us, but Hyderabad is growing, and Hyderabad is we do almost 15% of the country's work. So to that extent, we have a huge role. But one good thing that's happening with Hyderabad is there's a shift happening in the IT work in Hyderabad, moving towards productization. A lot of IP creation is taking place in Hyderabad. At the same time, we are also having expansion of a lot of gaming, animation, and media companies in Hyderabad. These are some of these verticals which are really going to drive the IT growth for Hyderabad. And the presence of most of the multinationals in Hyderabad, along with a good knowledge culture, where we have a range of engineering colleges feeding into the city and making Hyderabad as a knowledge capital for the country at least. I think all this is going to be playing a huge role in terms of our IT expansions.
And are you likely to see any new kinds of companies or any new names that coming in this year?
A lot of names. I mean, Facebook has, the only office Facebook has all over the world is, I mean, this part of the world is in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So there are a lot of companies who have coming into Hyderabad. At the same time, we have companies doing expansion plans. For example, TCS, India's biggest IT company, is going to have the biggest presence in Hyderabad. They're building a campus now which will be ready by September 2013, which will have more than 45,000 people working out of that particular campus.
Wow.
So it's doing well. We have more than 700 engineering colleges feeding good quality manpower to the people, coupled with good infrastructure in Hyderabad. I think all this is giving IT a huge push in the city.
And Sanjay, wish you all the best for that effort.
Thank you
for joining us.
Thank you, Govind.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.